Swagger, this is SwaggerTurbo and welcome back to another episode of Scuteria Supari My Team Career Mode. Of course, we've had Lawson and let's just straight get into this. We wanted Jehan for a very long time and right now we have a chance to actually get him. We have a chance of getting Jehan or actually keeping Liam Lawson right away. Of course, season 2 is going to be with Jehan over here. He's slightly, the stats are slightly below what Lawson has right now, but we are going to get Jehan right now. So I'm going to try and make it low risk. We have 1.3 mil in the bank right now. So I'm going to try and get him. And we do. We do get Jehan. But the thing is, with Jehan joining the team, he had a few terms and conditions that we had to comply with. And because of this, a few things have changed. And let's see what exactly has changed. Well, there you have it. We have a brand new livery because Jehan has joined the team. So obviously, I was going to make a completely, Indian team in the second series or second season of Scuteria Supari My Team Career Mode, but because we did get Jehan like all of a sudden mid over here, because obviously we couldn't get him in the start. Even now we have the Chrome of XXY, of course, that's a sponsor. They have asked us to keep the Chrome, so we have that. And while Jehan joins, obviously he gets sponsors like Sahara, and even the Indian cricket team has blue color. So I thought, you know what? Jihan is joining in. We have a completely Indian team now. Like both the drivers are from India, and even the team, of course, is from there. So yeah, we have a blue color car now, and a lot of upgrades obviously going through only after France. Unfortunately, I think they will be on before we get, I think, Belgium. And yeah, AI difficulty was actually too low, so I have increased it slightly. And yeah, I'll probably okay, spoiler alert. I did change it to 89 level AI before we started the race because of what happened in quali. So of course we had a one-shot quali and we do 25% races as usual. And yeah, we had a pretty okay-ish quality to say the least. And I had to change the AI level to 89 because with this kind of a car, I was still able to get into points. And honestly speaking, it was pretty high level AI even during that time. But for some reason, I was just able to, get at least like in tracks like Austria and maybe even Silverstone, I was able to get kind of lucky here and there, and the pace was actually very great in the car. We had the right upgrades as well, but right now we are a bottom tier car. And as you can see on screen right now, after this, the whole quali is finishing, we are getting somewhere around 13th, which is actually pretty quick for the car we are in right now. We are literally in one of the worst cars on the grid. And let's just appreciate the helmet over here. It looks so good. The blue and black. And of course, we have a blue color car as well now. So yeah, it's like, as I was saying earlier, we ended up 11th by the end of quali. And our teammate was 21st. So this is not on. So I changed the AI difficulty to 89. And let's see how the race goes.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, and Daniel Ricciardo, Kumar, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen, and Bottas, Gasly, Joe, Sebastian Vettel, and Yuki Tsunoda, Albon, Stroll, Deruvala, and Nicholas Latifi. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, so we are here for the formation lap, of course, and I have zero. I literally did not expect anything, any points from this race, especially because now the AI difficulty is 89, and it's going to be extremely hard to try and keep these guys, the Haas's and even the Alfa Romeos behind us, let alone trying to actually catch up to the cars in front. And unfortunately, we only get a green grid slot. Of course, it's pretty easy to get purple over here, but yeah, slightly mess up, get green. It's the French GP, is fight at lights and lights out and away we go. We have a pretty okay start, but the second half is actually pretty bad. We try to focus over here to try and squeeze out Schumacher, but both the horses just fly past us, and so does Gasly. Was 89% AI a bit too much? I do not know. We'll have to see. Going down the inside of Gasly though. Schumacher slows down. I'm going to try and use a bit of ERS over here and try and go down the inside of Schumacher going into the next turn, and we do. But we do make some contact as well. Of course, we are on simulation damage. We get a bit of damage over here to the side pods, which is very weird. I did make sure that I leave him space, but Magnussen and Ricardo fighting for 1 point over here in the first lap itself. What a hectic lap this has been already. We have Schumacher still just, we're dumping ERS, but he has that extra pace in his Haas. We have the same engine. He goes for a move on Magnussen. This was extremely unexpected. Schumacher being extremely aggressive right now in the first half of this race. It's only first lap, and we have already lost 2 positions. So this whole time I was just thinking if 89% was too high, or is it okay, because I was able to keep up with these guys, but again, as you can see, even Bottas is trying to make a move on us. We have caught up to Magnussen though, so let's try and make a move around the outside over here of Magnussen. We try and go wide, but Magnussen keeping his car extremely on point. He keeps it right in the middle of the track, and there's no space on the outside to actually make a move on Magnussen over here. So we have to stick behind him, and what a first lap this has been. We've already lost 2 positions, but again, we started the quali with 84% AI, and we have bumped it up to 89 now. So I was expecting this. We are using a lot of ERS trying to just stay in front of Bottas over here, and we do. We actually stay in front of Valtteri, but Valtteri tries to go for a switchback, and this might actually work. We are vulnerable right now. These guys are extremely quick in front, and he goes down the inside, and we are actually pushed wide. I don't know what happened there, but we go over those sausage curbs, and that lets Vettel actually make a move on us, but we squeeze him ever so slightly, and we have somehow just stayed in front of Vettel. That was just a very weird turn of events. We have underbody damage as well because of those sausage curbs, and our race is just going down and down, because obviously we started on lesser AI. I did not expect the AI to be actually so quick. As I said, I'm not the fastest in France anyways, but losing so much time to these guys just feels extremely weird. Obviously we have 67% ERS now. I am going to try and dump that and just stick with Bottas if I can, and just try and get DRS off of him. But of course we have to make sure we do not make any mistakes over here, and we are cutting to lap 7 because we have just been behind Bottas this whole race till now, and Vettel hasn't been able to overtake us, but we haven't been able to close up to Bottas as much. And as you can see on screen right now, it is drizzling. We have slight bits of rain here and there. Of course this is going to be a dry to wet race, and Bottas is going extremely slow now, and the AI not able to cope up with the kind of weather we have right now. Obviously it's not completely indoors, and it's not completely dry either right now. This is just starting as of now. We go for a move around the outside of Valtteri over here, and we actually make it through, but we go slightly wide, and this might let Valtteri go for a dive down the inside yet again. But this time I'm going to carry more speed, and we do keep it in front of Valtteri. Last time we were pushed slightly wide, and I didn't really want to turn in that time around, but now that we know that he is going to go for that kind of a move, we play it kind of smart, and yeah, finally in front of Bottas over here. It's obviously it's going to rain. This is a huge train that we have created behind us with the DRS, and right now Vettel is trying to go for a move on Bottas, and he actually makes it through. Valtteri Bottas over here is losing positions left, right and center. Vettel literally overtook Bottas, and Gasly was very close to overtaking him. They're going side by side right now. We can see it on the virtual mirror up top, and Gasly does make the move stick. The track is getting wetter and wetter by every second over here, but we gotta try and keep these tires clean and not obviously make a mistake now, because this is a very crucial part of the whole race for us, and we just got to try and not spin out in these kind of changing conditions. Getting to lap 10 now, you can see that on track it's extremely greasy. I don't know if it's exactly the right time to go for a pit or not, but there is a lot of understeer and you can see it on the screen. So we are going to make a pit stop right away. The guys in front have also tried, come into the pits. We are going into the pits now. Vettel is extremely close to us, and so is Gasly, Bottas, and the whole train behind. And we just got to know from the engineer that Jehan is also in the pits. So this is going to be a double stack for Scuteria Supari. And in front, if you see on the right, Haas also did a double stack. And Magnussen got held up. Will this allow us to come in front of him? And it does. We actually managed to come out in front of Magnussen. We have overtaken Magnussen in the pit lane thanks to this rain, and we might be able to get a few more positions. And this race is actually going pretty well right now. I didn't expect to be out in front of Magnussen, but here we are.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
And as I'm saying that, literally as I said it, apparently we have an engine issue. Hopefully, let's just pray like crazy that it's not a terminal issue. And obviously we sometimes have the engine going into lean, and honestly I don't mind the lean engine right now. Yeah, let's just, if we don't get an engine blowout, we are blessed over here. We are P13 right now. Joe is on.
Okay, we have a severe engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits. Again, find somewhere safe to stop. We need you to retire.
I was literally talking about Joe being on mediums in front. He is going to lose out a lot of time, and we have our first engine blowout. We had an amazing Ferrari engine till now. Liam Lawson and I, we didn't have a single issue with DNFs. As soon as we changed the livery to blue and Jehan joining the team, we have a DNF. Oh, I forgot to change the team colors as well to blue. Of course, we gotta do that. I'll remember that for the next race. But this is just unfortunate. I didn't really expect a DNF as of now, not going to lie. But yeah, we just had a DNF out of nowhere. There was no signs of, any engine wear or anything. We had a pretty new engine, to be very honest. And of course, these kind of things happen. We can't really help it. Ferrari win. I think it's a 1-2 for Ferrari as well. And Hamilton is right there. I think he's third, if I'm not wrong. So let's quickly check out the podium celebration as well and see who's actually on the podium. Because I know for a fact that both the Ferraris are there, right? There we go. And it is Hamilton. Hamilton getting his first podium in our Scuteria Supari career mode as well, I think. If I'm not wrong, yeah. But yeah, this been a pretty decent, episode, I'd say. We started off with Jehan joining the team, a completely Indian, team. We have it right now, and yeah, season 2. The livery will also be changing, of course, and I have a livery set already. So all we have to do is finish up all these races, try and get as many points as we can. Of course, we are still fighting for the constructors now. We are super close to Alpha Tauri, but right now they would have had a few more points. So let's quickly go and check the standings out. Sergio Perez is first. Both the Ferraris have overtaken Verstappen, and Verstappen has gone down to fourth. Red Bull and Ferrari are only 12 points away from each other. This is an amazing, close race and close WCC for these guys, and we are quite a far ways up from AlphaTauri as well. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye and peace.